This video highlights the changes we have made to MoversSuite at version 2017 R9. On past releases, you had the ability to pick a quote as a source of revenue. This populated the item selector below. From this list, you could select and add the items to the invoice manually. Well, with this release, you now have options to automatically add quote items directly as invoice line items. If you right-click on a quote, you can access two new options. The Import as Quoted option adds all quote items and groupings of the quote as line items on the invoice. This is a handy feature if you wish to have the invoice closely reflect the quote. A second option is to import items as quoted. Selecting this option adds all line items of the quote as invoice items, but without groupings. Once items are added to the invoice, you can make adjustments as needed, such as moving them up or down in the list, adding groupings, etc. Your company can configure the system to prompt for a reason when an order is canceled. A new administrative setting is available to order status records that allows you to determine which statuses you consider as canceled. If the order status is changed to one that has the Is Canceled status flag checked, then the user that performed the change is prompted to enter a reason for the cancellation. If changing the status manually, then once you press Save, the dialog appears. Provide a reason for the cancellation and press OK. The reason, along with the name of the user, the date, and time the status was changed are captured in order history. More changes to the international orders are included in this release. On the Shipping Information tab, the estimated cutoff dates for the port of sailing and inland departure have been removed. On the Vessel Voyage and Flight Information section, the origin port can now be specified. When adding the first leg to this section, the port defaults to the primary origin port on the shipment, and the origin port of any subsequent leg defaults to the destination port of the leg preceding it. Within the Pickup Delivery Information screen, some additional dates are now available. You can find estimated and actual dates for each pickup and delivery location. These new dates are also available as task dependency dates. A new Custom Inspection Information screen is also available. From this screen, you can document the inspection location, the inspection type, dates, results, and notes. The inspection dates are available as task dependency dates. The options available to the inspection location and inspection type settings are customizable. Two setup areas have been added to the International category within the Admin tool. Options available to both setup areas include providing a label for the setting and linking the record to a code supported on an external system. All the records that appear for either setting are all defaults provided to you. The external codes supplied are those supported by Unigroup. Under Personnel Setup, a related change is found within the Interface Mapping tab. In addition to providing an identifier for an employee on an external system, you can now provide credentials as well. For the selected interface, a Credentials button appears. On some external systems, the credentials are needed to identify the employee for a successful data transfer. Optionally, the password can be hidden. Your company can determine which administrators have access to the password through a role associated to their admin profile. If the XML interface credentials password role under the Personnel category is checked, then admins can access the password setting of employee credentials. Another feature included in this release is an integration with the Serva QPD system to automatically download records into MoversSuite based on certain Serva events. Please read more about these features and other changes made through the online help for MoversSuite at version 2017 R9. Thank you.